So this time we'll go in more into details of components properties, and you can bring a component, as I mentioned in the previous tutorial. You can bring a component by drag and drop into this window. Now this is a button we have discussed before, and when you click it, this palette shows, this window shows the properties. If the inspector is selected here in this tab, it means the properties of buttons are here, and if the callback is selected, it means the callback functions associated with the button. So let's just click the inspector, and the first property here is the text, which means whatever is displayed here can be modified. For example, I'll just type in press, and you can see it has been modified. Okay, then you can change the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. I want to put it in this way. We can also assign a icon that can be a figure, a graphic, so you can just assign it if you want. Okay, further properties. So these properties are mainly associated with the appearance. Okay, similarly this is also about the text. For instance, if I want to switch to more like this one, I can also raise the font size. I can change the font weight, also the color. The color is not fixed, we can change the color. We can also change the background color, means that represents the whole button, like this. Okay, that's an odd color, just to show you. Okay, similarly you can change the visibility. You can make it visible and invisible. You can enable and disable it, things like that. Similarly, you can adjust the position from here. You can specify the X and the Y position, also the height and the width. Okay, so this one is about the programming, that callback function. So you can change these properties associated with this button. Similarly, if I put in here a checkbox, again text field, I can change it to, for instance, yes or no. All right, similarly I can also change these font, the font size and style and the font color, etc. And this interactivity, they are almost the same as was in the case of button. And similarly we have an edit field here. Okay, now in the edit field, again we have a label. This time it's not the text, it's called the label, which is appearing here. So you can just change it. Let me call it input 1, and we can restrict the values that's going to be entered here. So we can restrict it to certain, for instance, -1000 to +1000. Okay, you can restrict the values. You can round the numbers, the entries. Similarly, you can change the alignment of text. You can put it in the center, to the left, or to the right, depending upon your choice, your requirement. Similarly, the display value display format, you can decide here. You can set a custom. The 5 means the total number of the field width. 5 means the field width. You want a 5 characters display. Then a dot, and at least 2 is assigned to the number after the decimal point. So you can set this format as well. And again, those font size and style and things like that. Okay, so another thing I want to show you here is that we have one is called the edit field and the other is called the edit text. Although when you put them together, they both says the label says like edit field, but the 0 here shows that it's about the numeric entries, while the other one, this one, is about the text. You input here text that is treated as string, while this one is treated as number. So that's the difference between these two.